AFTV, DT, 4-1. Impressive win in the end.
Yeah, first half was very poor. I felt that we scored at the right time. It's always good to score just before half time. And I think it gave, us a different outlook on the second half.
Let's just rewind back, right? So it was a source of a lot of debate during the stream.
No, there's no
right?
debate.
And it was a source of a lot of debate after the stream, right? Leno, should he have done better? Not necessarily saying even he should have saved it. Should he have done better on the goal? Even Lee Judges was saying, look at Leno even after his reaction. He's very, very disappointed that he didn't get that.
He's disappointed at the players.
The ball is like 35 yards out. Your keeper's got to save that, hasn't he?
No.
Listen, we were debating it, and that's why I'm bringing it up.
You are.
It's not no bad mind thing, right? It's not. This is.
Listen,
there's a lot of people talking about it.
I've given you my opinion. Yeah. It was a good goal. Wasn't Leno's fault?
It's a great goal, but I feel.
And that's my opinion.
I feel he should have saved that.
Well, that's your opinion.
It's come from very far out. You don't think that a player of Leno's caliber should have saved that? Maybe tipped it around, tipped it away. Why?
Because I think it was just one of those shots where it was.
He wasn't a full stretch, was he? And he looked like he timed his dive late.
No. We've been over this.
You back Leno to the. Listen, we all love Burn Leno. Don't get me wrong. Leno is our number one. Love him and everything like that. But this was a source of a debate in it. And to me, I agree with what a lot of people are saying now. I felt he could have done better on that.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Right? And you just blindly, as you do your favourite players again.
No, it's my opinion.
You was even blaming Mustafi for it.
You can't sit there and criticise me for having an opinion.
I'm not criticising you for having an opinion.
You're saying that I'm blindly...
You are blindly.
Well, I'm not, because it's my opinion.
Because you're not giving me a good...
No, because what you're doing...
you're not giving me a good reason.
Right, what you're doing is you're sitting there and you're saying to me that my opinion's wrong because you don't agree with it.
No, I didn't say it was wrong.
But that's what you basically
saying. I'm just asking you for the reason.
I'm saying...
I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm asking for the reason.
It dipped, wet surface. What more do you want me to say?
Time. In the rain.
You're so lucky we're socially distanced right now.
Anyway, right, let's move on past that though. But after that, 1-0, that woke him up, innit? It was almost as if they were stunned by that because it also had most of the possession, deep block, couldn't really break it down. They break away, really, their first and really one of the only things they did in the game, and they score a great goal. And that stunned Arsenal, but they did, the reaction was good.
The reaction was okay. I don't think the real reaction was seen until the second half. I felt we started to get a foothold of the game at the end of the first, but nothing that really made you go, yeah, we could get back into the game. But Mikel obviously said something at half-time. There was a slight tweak to do with the way we were playing, not formation-wise, but in terms of where we were on the pitch. We played 5 yards further forward. We pressed them higher. We pressed them more aggressively. The passing was more crisp. It was quicker. And in the second half, we just looked like we could score at any moment every time we attacked. So you've got to give the players and the manager credit for, coming out with a completely different mindset in the second half. And Pepe, nice to see him get on the score sheet again.
Does that get him into the team on Sunday?
Well, the thing is, you know what? The player that he's contesting with at the moment would be Willian. Willian's playing, not scoring, not assisting. Deliveries have been poor. And yet Pepe is just chipping away, goals, assists, goals, assists. I think he's second behind Aubameyang in the last year or so in terms of goal contributions. So there's this misconception that he's a complete flop. Yes, we want more. Yes, we can see more and know what he can do. But he certainly knows and can deliver. And I think that some of the criticism's a little bit over the top. And I think the price tag gets mentioned so much. He never set his price. It's not him that turned around and said,
so would you start him on Sunday?
Yeah.
You start him over Willian?
Yeah, because the two games, although it's the Europa League that we've been playing, but you've got to remember Willian played tonight as well and did nothing. So if it was that easy, then Willian should have had a goal tonight. He should have had assists galore and everything else. You know, Pepe's got a couple of goals now in the last couple of games that he started. He's got the assists in there, but Willian, it's kind of, yeah, I would play Pepe.
The other one we were debating was Ceballos, because again, I thought he had a good game today. In the second half, he was pulling all the strings. But of course, El Neni, we saw the other day, he played really well. Who would you start in that game? Who gets a start for you?
El Neni.
You stick with El Neni?
Yeah, I would. I think that his performance was that good against Manchester United, and even tonight, a little 10-minute cameo. Again, all I saw from El Neni was forward passing. So I don't know whether this is something that's being drummed into him in training now, and it's the players and the system.
Not Mohamed El sideways, no.
Yeah, it's Mohamed El forward. You know, so and I'm not even joking, but he was what goal was it? Was it Joe Willock's goal where it was his pass into
Played it in
Pepe?
early, yeah.
And it was quick, it was decisive, and, you know, cut the lines into Pepe, one touch, pass, Willock, goal. Thank you very much.
On that Willock, is he another one that's in for a shout? Because, you know, we're playing at home. There's a lot of people suggest that, you know, why not go, say, you know, with a bit more attacking? So have 3 people in midfield.
We would go attacking in a sense, but if we did go attacking with a midfield 3, like a 4-3-3, and you had a Partey, El Neni, then it would be a Dani Ceballos for me. I think he would get ahead of Joe Willock.
But Willock will score more goals, won't he? Willock, he's sort of doing those things where he's arriving in the box, those late runs in the box, a bit like what Ramsey used to do. He's scoring a lot of goals in this competition as well. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that we were complaining about last season, not enough goals from midfield. He's bringing goals from midfield. Is it time to unleash him?
No, you know what? There's still parts of his game that I really want him to learn. And it's not being critical, it's just saying there's parts of his game that I feel he still needs to improve on. And this is something that we spoke about many times about Joe Willock. There was Bournemouth away last season, and then there was Chelsea at home. 2 moments in them games where Joe Willock had a very, very simple pass to Leon. And I think Lacazette was the one in space for both of them, actually. And he has a very simple chance to win us the game. And Joe Willock goes for glory, misses, and you ask the question why. And there was a moment in this game tonight where he has the ball back to goal, just before he scored, in fact. Simple pass to Pepe in front of him. Simple pass. He tries turning on the ball, going for glory, slices it wide. And it doesn't actually matter in the context of tonight, but it's those
because he scored right after.
Because he would still do that in a game where we need to score to win, where you've got one moment, one opportunity. You're not going to get a chance 2 minutes later.
But who's more likely to score a goal, him or Ceballos right now? Because
probably Joe Willock.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so, you know, if we're not scoring enough goals from midfield, does he not deserve a start? That's what I'm saying. You know, is it time to...
I don't think he's quite ready to start yet. And I think the attacking 3 could certainly give a lot more problems to Aston Villa than, you know, the 3 that are behind. And the one thing we've been crying out for as fans is selection headaches. And there are a few players in certain positions where you're going, it's a bit of an interesting one, because you look at the front 3, for example, if we go 4-3-3, you've got Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, them 4, for example, only 3 can play. So who's
Willian
the one?
as well.
Yeah, you can throw Willian into the mix, but who's the one out of that 4 that I named that you're going to take out of the side? Do you take Lacazette out? And yet I thought he contributed so much to the game on Sunday, but maybe it's a different style and a different type of game that we're going to be playing in comparison to away to Man United with a 3-4-3. So maybe play Oba through the middle with Saka on one side and Pepe on the other. I'd like to see that. I don't think we've seen that yet.
No.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. Fancy us on Sunday then? You reckon?
Yeah. You know, what I will say is that I already know what's going to be happening before that game. We already know about what comparisons are going to be made.
Oh, Leno and Martinez.
Oh, yeah, we already know it, don't we? Yeah. And I don't mean just by you. Look, I'm dreading this stream. The only positive that I've got from this live stream is that I don't have Ty and Troops and everyone in my ear as well. I only have to put up with you and judges and the odd comment from Josh and maybe Brennan in the back room or something. But it's the end of the day, right? Martinez is an Aston Villa player. He's going to do everything he can to make sure Arsenal lose that game. It's okay to heap praise on him and say all these nice things. Let the game be done. Then you can say it. But for this game, back our goalkeeper, our number one. None of this rubbish about, yeah, but Martinez might have done this or Martinez might have done that. I hope Martinez makes an absolute howler on Sunday, fumbles it, drops it into his net, own goal, whatever it is. Because I'll sit there and pull out a cigar right in front of your face. I don't care if the building's
I'm not backing Martinez. I'm not you. I want Leno to do well.
Yeah. So
Just don't let one in like tonight. That's all.
Oh, we're gonna fall out, man.
But looking forward to it. Looking forward to it on Sunday, of course. Arsenal, Villa at home, and you know, it's
We've
a
got
good
the
way.
job done tonight. That's the main thing. It's 3 games, 3 wins. I think one more win is enough.
Yeah.
I know we've got Rapid
One more
Vienna
win
at
is certainly
home.
through. I'd say, you know, even a draw. I think we're
Dundalk
there.
away. With all
Yeah.
due respect to them, we should be winning that. And we don't have to go to their home comfort, shall we say, because theirs is a very, very unique stadium, shall we say. And the game's going to be moved to the Aviva Stadium, which is a nice stadium, and big pitch, so it should actually play into our hands. Yeah. We've got more than enough to go and get this job done way before. And then maybe for the last 2 games, you can go and start the likes of Balogun, for example. Yeah, Smith Rowe's another one that's got to get that opportunity now and try and get within the squad. And just a shame Saliba's not able to play because they would be perfect, but we've been over that 100 times between everyone. But job done, man. Another 3 points. Top of the group. Move on to Aston Villa at the weekend.